Hello everyone, just doing another unboxing video. This is another one of the WorkTuffGear knives. This one's designed by Alex of Aurora Borealis. It's manufactured by WorkTuffGear. And this one in particular, this is the Mountain Man. It's a bit more of the legendary status ones. It's like everybody wants to get their hands on this knife. This one comes through in pretty small batches, so you do got to be a little bit more diligent about taking the time to watch the page and go ahead and subscribe on like their Facebook page. Maybe give a like and a follow to Alex of Aurora Borealis. That tends to be a very helpful thing if you're looking to actually acquire this knife. Just because they're going to give you regular updates on where to get it. They're going to give you all the details about the knife's size, the materials that it's being made out of this time. They'll tell you usually like what generation of the knife it is. They spend a lot of time too giving you updates on future knives that sometimes aren't always actually developed and produced yet. They're more of like in the prototyping stage. They'll give you a little bit of a heads up on when those sort of things are to come. I think we got some more goodies in there. All right. See, and this is the new thing. Vic Lynn started adding these to the options for, I think, just the bigger knives, but they might actually even be putting these out for the smaller knives as well. It's like an EDC pouch that you can add in addition to your Kydex holster that's inside the box. And you can put this on there so that you have all the goodies that you need with your knife. Which helps if it's going to be your bug out knife or it's going to be your bushcrafting knife. So you can take all the materials and the tools. You can put sharpening stones, oil for the blade. You name it, whatever you could think of, you can do it. Let's get the tape cut off here. Then the legendary reveal. Also, soft bag. This is one of the cooler things that he's been doing with a lot of the bigger knives. He sends you this nice soft case so that you can place it in there and actually strap the thing down. And it comes with little MOLLE attachments. So you could put it straight onto a bag if you wanted to. Attach it to your backpack, put it in your other soft cases. Let's see. We got ourselves beer cozy or soda cozy, depending on your preference. You got your accessories. This is going to have things like your tissue so you can wipe the thing down, clean it up. It's like a soft microfiber, I think. It's more like those ones you would use to clean off your glasses. And you've got your little lanyard attachments. So that way you can mount it on either end. Because inside here it comes with a Kydex case. And you have these mounting points so you can set it up in sort of any position you want to have like a carrying sling. That way if the weight of it's kind of dragging at your belt, you can actually turn it into a slinged item. See, you got those mounting pieces on there. So there's metal, and then they've got, it looks like metal for the ring or maybe a polymer. So you got two different versions there. Every single one of these always comes with one of the different varieties of patches. So they're just a Velcro on. Stick it right onto your backpack, put it on your gear. And small length of paracord always comes with it. Then every last little piece of the hardware you'll need for its current configuration. There is other stuff, like if you want to set it up a different way, there's different things that you could buy on Amazon to switch those, or you can go on to other sites that make other materials for it. The sky's kind of the limit. You got inside here, you got all your washers, your pieces, your nuts, bolts. So that way you can mount everything up to it. You got the strap that goes to those sling mounts, so you can actually shoulder holster this thing. But then, the most important part, the Mountain Man. And if you haven't seen a knife like this before, it's probably hard to fully grasp just the sheer size of the knife, let alone like the holster, the beauty of that handle. But let's not hold you any longer. They always come, like everyone I've gotten has always come saran wrapped and oiled too, just to avoid any sort of rusting that could happen during shipping, which is highly unlikely because most of these are coming in like the K29 steels nowadays. So you're already getting a bit of a resistance to it. But as you can see, this is just oil, so don't pay too much attention to that part. The close part to look at is the stone wash. This one is a stone washed finish with a rough textured spine. Big, thick blade. I didn't look up the dimensions before I did it, so that's bad on me. Got the choil version on this one. I don't know if they make a choilless Mountain Man yet, but that could be something in the future. We'll see. You got your handle. I think this one's the jungle pattern. Don't quote me on that one. I'm kind of shooting from the hip. But if, let's say, you happen to have a Forester, this is the WorkTuffGear Forester. This is the WorkTuffGear Mountain Man. And to give you a size comparison, that's the difference between these two knives. And the Forester is always, I got pretty average hands. It's about an average hand size. So nothing real massive. Pretty common size blade. But the Mountain Man is an absolute behemoth. I mean, look at the size of this thing. This is a knife that from very early on I wanted to get my hands on, and I missed the other two drops because, well, I'm stupid. And I finally managed to get a time frame where I could sneak in there and get them when they dropped them on the website. And the interesting thing is I rushed to go ahead and pick this blade up before it sold out. And man, it lasted probably about 2 hours, I think, was from the initial drop. It took forever for these to sell out. So things that used to be really, really hard to get your hands on, Vic is starting to pump these things out. So don't worry too much if you're wanting to try and pick up some of these more legendary blades. He's starting to put them out in some serious batches. I don't know if he hired on like a bunch more workers or something, but the quantity of what he's producing nowadays is pretty intense compared to how it was, give or take, about a year or two ago when I first started jumping in on these. But man, let me grab a butter knife real quick to show you the size comparison of how massive this knife is, because it's hard to grasp on video. Just for example, your standard butter knife, from lining the butts of these things up here, this is the size comparison of these knives. I mean, the blade alone is already bigger than an entire butter knife. If that helps you get a perspective, then maybe it did its job. But to give you just that idea of like how insane this blade is, this thing is a whole chopper. If you needed to use this thing as an axe blade, not only is the quality of these knives capable of doing such a thing, but this blade itself actually has the frickin' stones. I mean, this thing's got the minerals, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, more to not drag things on. The whole knife itself is insane quality. You get tons and tons and tons of accessories that are all coming with the knife. They even send you a little tool just in case you don't have the correct tool for them. You can't ask for anything more than what they're giving you with every single box, every single knife. It's unbelievable the value you get. So if you want to pick one of these up, go down to WorkTuffGear. It's going to be on anywhere that you can find your normal browser, Google, whatever works for you. But also make sure you get on Facebook, get on the Instagrams, follow their pages, because that's how you're going to be able to track when these sorts of knives come out. Because a knife like this can be difficult to obtain if you don't follow their media. Go out to Facebook, go out to Instagram, follow every one of their pages. And thank you for stopping by today.